It's day 4 of our 7 days post-launch rundown of our launch. My name is Ty Stevenson, the community leader here at the Plus One Project. And yeah, we're on day 4, guys. We got only 3.5 days left until we have our relaunch, we're calling it. So on November 8th. So let's make the most of it. We're doing what we can. We've increased our budget. Sorry, a little bit. I had a big lunch earlier with my girlfriend's family, but we're gonna increase our budget up to at most $800, which is almost half of the profits we made from our launch. 8 sales still after 2 days. No new sales. It hurts, but we're making do with what we can, right? We're using half of that to market, and we've already spent almost 300 on 2 different promoters on Twitter between 3 different posts from those 2 promoters. So hopefully that should increase our numbers, increase our hype, but really we need to increase engagement. I won't say I was discouraged, but I was extremely impressed with another project. I went over, they launch in tomorrow, I think, or the next day. And I went on their page and they have, no joke, within 1 minute, 25 new messages on their general chat every minute. Boom, everyone's, hey, blah, 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 blah. Because they have major incentives for everyone who talks within their group chat all the time. Like, you send one message, you get 18 points. You collect 1,000 points, you get $1,000 from one of our Bitcoin miners. And I think this is a pretty cool idea. Very difficult to, in my eyes, because I don't know how to do it. I'm sure there might be somebody out there that does. But to manage how many messages people send and the amount of points everyone gets and all that. But that got me thinking, like, maybe as rewards, we can just, as a business, we can invest in Bitcoin miners, and those people who invest in the project can really just invest in a Bitcoin miner, which will just make them money back over time. That, like, it kind of makes sense, like, and I kind of want to implement that into our project, but we're so close to launching again now. Like, it's hard to implement something so major into a project. Maybe I'll see what people think, but for now we're going to continue with what we've been doing. But yeah, we have a couple promoters going on TikTok. On Twitter. Our TikTok has been growing, not like crazy, but it's been growing dramatically. Today we started with about 690 followers on TikTok, and now we're at about 730, 728 followers on TikTok. So in one day, 30, 40 followers every day. Like, average maybe 15 to 20 followers a day. But I'm starting to put out a lot more content because I see the engagement, and I see, like, that's where fucking things are at, man. It's growing dramatically, so I want to continue to put out effort on there. Instagram is no me gusta Instagram, but I'm going to continue to keep it up, and I'll keep posting, but I'm just not going to put as much time and effort into it, as I need to savor that time and effort for things such as TikTok, Discord, replying to people, engaging. How about YouTube? YouTube, I'm always doing these videos, you see. Now this is my, 34th video. In 35 days, this is my 34th video. That's some dedication, man. Like, even if I go out drinking all day with fucking family, I still feel obligated to make this video, and I do, and I try to give you some of my best content all the time, no matter if I'm drunk, even though I may not be drunk or whatever the fuck, or if I'm sober, or it doesn't matter, right? Like, I'm still here, I'm still putting out content, and that's, content is king, so they say. And I like to think most of my content is somewhat valuable to somebody somewhere, even if only one person is listening to this and they get a new insight, or like, oh, I didn't think of it that way. That's all that matters, man. If 15 people get that feeling, or if 1 million people get that feeling, that's what it's about. Just keep doing that. But yeah, we got 4 days. We have 3.5 days. So tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, we're gonna have some challenges within our Discord, doing some giveaways of NFTs, as well as $100 and $50 rewards. It will be including of most invites to our Discord server, most messages in our Discord server, and um, user art, or like a fan art, top fan art basically. So we want to get some artists going on for the next 4 days. Let's see if we can get anything right. I know it's hard to get people to engage and especially draw stuff and make memes for us and everything, but it's good engagement. One other thing had to do with our factions. We need to get our factions back into the play. I like the competition between them. I think it builds teamwork and competition within the community, which is good for engagement, if anything. But we had to slow down on the giveaways. So we had to slow down on those daily quizzes, even though I enjoyed them. Slow down on weekend quizzes. Everything, all those major giveaways we were doing, with that flop of a launch, we can't afford to be doing those big giveaways like I would like to do. But we need to figure out a way to utilize this engagement that we have. Otherwise, people will just leave and not come back, like we're already seeing, right? Some of our top members, this is for sure, have left within the last 2 weeks, and you don't hear from them anymore. Maybe once a week, once every couple days or so, when then normally they were talking 50 times a day. So how do you keep them there? It's a hard thing, man. How do you continue engagement? It's difficult without a lot of funds, basically, to do giveaways and rewards for challenges and things of that nature. It's hard to keep people around. You can't just say, hey, how's it going? How's your day? And expect people to remain in your Discord server. They're going to move on to the next one where somebody else came up with something new, more engaging, more enticing, and they're going to stay there. And maybe they'll check on yours every now and then. So you need to continually evolve, especially in the NFT space. But you saw that hop at the bottom of that beer. In homebrews, when you do a dry hopped beer, sometimes you get hops at the bottom. Yeah, it's part of the process. You try not to swallow it. It won't kill you. But anyways, we have 3 days. I told you about the challenges, working with Twitter promoters. A lot of people have been wanting to lower the price even more, and me and some other people disagree. We've already cut the price in half from what we wanted, from 0.1 to 0.05 ETH. That's a $200 drop. And we're moving to the Polygon network from the Ethereum network, killing the gas prices. So from a $200 gas price, $250 gas price or more, to $3 or $0, whatever it may be, for gas on the Polygon network, we're really saving you guys 66%, 75% from our original, right? We don't want to lower the price anymore. Look at all these other projects. They're charging the same price, charging even more, maybe a little less, but generally 0.05 ETH is like average for a mint, right? What's the point of charging less? Like, it's not going to do good. Might as well just give it away for free. Fuck it, right? We don't want to go there, but at a last straw, no, they're not selling. No one wants to buy our shit. Why? Maybe I'm being too honest and too transparent and saying too much stuff, and people are scared of truth, which is true. Maybe that's why no one wants to buy. I don't fucking know. But at the last resort, fuck it, for free. We'll take secondary sales, right? Look at the Gummy Bears Club, or whatever the fuck they're called, the Gummy Bears project on OpenSea. I wasn't able to mint one, even though I stayed up all night basically to try to mint. They pushed it back the next day when I wasn't awake, and I didn't get a mint. But I bought 2 or 3 on secondary market, and I sold them for maybe a $50, $100 profit, nothing crazy. But they did good. They had a good secondary sales after offering a free NFT. They just had to pay gas prices. At the time, it was like $20 to $40. Now, with the gas prices, it's like $100 to $200, so quadruple the price in 3 or 4 months on gas. But as a last resort, that's a possibility. Yeah, post-launch, TikTok's doing good. all the numbers are growing. We're gonna hit 5,000 by this launch on our Discord. We're probably gonna hit 3,000 on Twitter by the end of this launch, November 8th, November 9th. I talked with our programmer today. He told me how to withdraw the funds that we have already accumulated from our first launch, 8 sales. I put that back into our MetaMask, and now that's going to go to promoters and to do marketing for this second launch. Hopefully we can sell more than 8 and at least make our money back, right? Ideally make a little profit. And I asked him if he had any concerns or anything about switching to Polygon, and he seemed extremely not happy, but it's nothing. It's not a big deal. You just bridge it basically, and it doesn't sound difficult at all. So we're gonna be working with him on mint day. Basically, we don't really have to do anything. It's just a simple switch. And after that, we will decide based on how we do on November 8th, we'll decide all the other actions. We were going to have our reveal day on November 8th, but it doesn't make sense to reveal on the exact same day. If we only sell 8 again, like we did for whatever the fuck reason, no point in doing all the major work and putting in all the metadata and everything that goes into it for art. No point in doing that if we're only gonna sell 8. You can just put 8 JPEGs out. It's as simple as that. I can do that literally in 5 minutes. But if you sell 5,000, it's a little different story. But still, it would not take more than 1 day, 2 days if you sit down and work on it. So I'm thinking right now the reveal day will be on November 15th, November 12th. Between that time, it gives us a little time to set everything straight, basically. And if we can sell fucking 50 NFTs on November 8th, that's good, man. That's 10 10 ETH. That's a lot of money. If we can sell more than 8, I'm fucking happy. If we can sell 25, whoo! If we can sell out all 5,000, that's life-changing. Literally life-changing, man. We will make the world a better place with this money. I'm not fucking kidding with that, man. So let's do what we can, see what we can do. We're continuing to put more content out. You see me working more than any other fucking project manager on any other NFT project yet. Other projects with all the hype and 20,000 on marketing promoters and stuff. They're the ones making the money, getting the sales, building the community, getting engagement that leaves after about 2 weeks. We don't want that. We want constant engagement. We want to build friendships and build lifetime relationships with our community. And I know that's difficult. It's a lot to ask. But why not? Why not? We're moving into the metaverse. Facebook just turned into Meta. Time's changing real fast, man. We want to be at the forefront of it with our unique level up contract. And yeah, I guess I'll just stop rambling now. Anyways, that was day 4 of our 7 days post-launch of our +1 project here. My name's Ty Stevenson, the community leader. And tomorrow we got day 5, right? Check on our Discord. We're going to have some competitions, giving out some NFTs and some dollars and ETH soon. So stay tuned. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.